This is what it's like trying to do anything with a 1-year-old. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be all about Arlo's 1-year update. He's sitting on Christian's bed right now, squealing and cackling because he didn't want to film this with me. He's just staring at me, so if I seem a little distracted, apologies. I thought I would have him with me just for the intro of this video so you guys could see him, if he allows me to. And then I will probably hand him off to Jordan so that I can actually talk to you guys without him squawking the entire time. So in today's video, I'll cover milestones, kind of our routine a little bit right now, answer some of the questions that you guys have been asking lately about him, and all of that good stuff. So without further ado, let's jump in. So Arlo just turned a year, which is so crazy. I'll insert lots of pictures and videos too. Hi! He's like, who are you talking to? I'll insert lots of pictures and videos too to show you guys what I'm talking about. But are you in a good mood now? Whoa, you're talking. Is he? Oh no, he's going for the laundry. As far as milestones go, walking has been the big one. So, hi. Yeah, I see you. He loves to play hide and seek. So right now he is like hiding in his closet in the dirty laundry. But anyways, as far as milestones go, walking has been the really big one. So come here. Hi. Oh, hello, good hug. Good hug. You don't need to go in there. It's okay. You don't need to go in there. This is like his favorite thing is when he's naughty and we say his name. Arlo. I'm watching you. Arlo. Oh, watch. Arlo. I'm watching you. Oh, boo, there you are. He loves to play hide and seek back here behind his crib. Oh, your sock's coming off. Here, I'll get it. Here you go. All right. Now you only have one sock on. He's like, my feet feel so crazy. So yes, as far as milestones go, walking has been the big one. He started walking around. This is what it's like trying to do anything with a 1-year-old around. I think he just put his socks in the trash can. He started walking, just let him do it. He started walking at about 10.5 months. He was like full-blown walking by 11 months. And since then, it's been crazy. I feel as if it wasn't crazy before. I feel like 11, or once he started walking, that's when I realized, oh, we actually have 2 kids and 2 crazy boys. I feel like that's when I really started to feel the weight of 2 small, wild boys. Sir. Now you're gonna put the other one in there too? Arlo. And those socks are just gone now. As you can see, he's interested in pretty much everything. He loves to do what we're doing. He likes to pretend he's sweeping and he's mopping. Not that we're doing a whole lot of sweeping and mopping these days, but you know, when he sees us doing something, he likes to pretend he's doing the same thing. Him and Christian have so much fun playing together now. It's actually really fun. As crazy and chaotic as it is, I feel like they are becoming best friends and they play so much and they just have a blast. They like cackle and keep each other up.
What's up?
At night when we're trying to put them down for bedtime, they'll be like cackling and laughing back and forth and prolonging the process because they're just being so silly and wild together. All done. Yay! Yay! Hi, baby. Mwah! 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 I know. Pause. Okay, had to put little man away, give him back to dad because clearly, as you can see, that's the only way we can do anything these days. But he is a little ball of energetic fun. I'm not gonna lie, it's crazy with both of them, their current ages, but it is really fun and the boys have a blast together. They really are becoming like best friends. Like I was saying, there's so many nights when we're trying to put them down for bed and they're just like cackling back and forth. I actually got a really cute video of it the other night that I'll insert here. So yeah, they have a blast. As far as milestones, like I was saying, Arlo started walking at 10.5 months, full-blown walking by 11, and now that he's 12 months, he will run across the room. He actually like runs away from us. If we're trying to get something from his hand or trying to get him to go somewhere and he doesn't want to, he'll like run to the corner of the room or run away from Christian. I know I've gotten videos of that before too, and it is the funniest thing. He is just always on the move. He's always getting into things. He's definitely in that stage now of opening cabinets and emptying things out and pulling laundry out of the bins and just being chaotic. It's nuts. He has such his own personality though. I know I've talked before about that in other update videos of his, but it is showing so strongly now. Like he is this stubborn, strong-willed little man. He's always been this little old man baby, but he is so stubborn and strong-willed, but like, you know, really determined. He is very focused on a lot, but he's so fun-loving and loves cackling and he has this big gummy smile. Actually, it's not gummy anymore, but he has this big smile, and now it's a toothy smile, which is so fun. And as you saw, he is still very much attached to mama. He is a mama's boy through and through, which I don't mind at all because Christian is little Mr. Independent, and so the fact that I still have a mama's boy, I'm just like soaking it up. Christian's a mama's boy at times too, but Arlo is definitely more attached than his brother right now. And speaking of that, he is still nursing. I'm still breastfeeding. We are in the process of introducing some new milks for him now that he's a year. With Christian, we gave him almond milk and this like almond pea cashew milk blend, and so we're testing it out with Arlo. So far he has not been interested. He just wants mama all the time. So he's still nursing and we're like slowly working in different types of nut milk, but we'll see what works best for him. I remember with Christian we had to just like test out a bunch to see what he really liked, so we'll probably do the same with Arlo, but still breastfeeding otherwise. And as far as how long I'm trying to go, I'm just, you know, it was funny, at his 1-year appointment his doctor was like, what's your plan? And I was like, and if you listen to our podcast you already heard this, but she asked what our plan was, and I was like, I don't have a plan. I'm just sort of rolling with it. I'm just seeing where his interest lies. When he loses interest, you know, with Christian, I nursed him until he was 15 months, and then I got pregnant, and I only stopped because I was pregnant, and he lost interest when my milk changed. And with Arlo, I will not be pregnant that soon, so we'll see how long we end up going. I'm just sort of following his lead, and whenever he loses interest, we'll wean. But yeah, right now we're still going with breastfeeding. Hi, hello. So apologies for popping in like this, but after I recorded this video, I actually realized that there were a couple big things I forgot to mention that I really wanted to update you guys on because they're fairly big milestones. So I might pop in a little bit like this throughout the video. Mom brain just totally forgot that like my child has said his first word and stuff like that. So speaking of teeth, he does have 6 teeth now. He has 4 up top and 2 on the bottom. I think the last time I updated you guys, he just had his bottom 2. So the top 4 have come in. He got 3 at once, which was so brutal. Like the teething over the last couple months has been so rough for him. But he got 3 at once and then got a 4th one up top. And I think he's teething right now too. He's definitely seemed a little more uncomfortable lately, but he has 6 teeth now. I also wanted to tell you guys that he said his first word. So his first word was dada, and my heart was just a little bit broken. I can't remember if I've updated you guys on that or not, but yeah, his first word was dada. and which is fine. And maybe he said it before the last update video, I can't remember, but he can say dada and he says mama now. So he mainly says mama when he wants me for comfort. Like he'll come up to me and go mama, mama, mama. So he says dada, he says mama, and then recently he just started saying uh-oh too. Which is funny because that was actually one of Christian's first words too. I remember he learned it at daycare. So Arlo says uh-oh if he drops something, or you know, if he can't reach something, which is really cute. And he also really tries to say good. Like if he's eating, he'll be like good. He also tries to say thank you when we hand him things. He'll go "Dedu, dedu," and it is super cute. But yeah, so he has a couple words in his vocabulary. They're, you know, the baby version, but still. Also, I cannot remember at the doctor's how much his height and weight was. I'll put it right here, but she said he's in like the 76th percentile, like 73 and 76 for both of them, or for each of them. So he's like a pretty average size, but you know, my good little chunky baby. He is a really good solids eater though. He eats a ton of food. Like I said, I think in his last update video, he pretty much just eats whatever we eat, but now he like loves food. He loves snacks. He loves mac and cheese. He loves chicken. He likes pretty much whatever Christian is eating, Arlo will eat. And usually Arlo is a better eater than Christian because he's not full blown in the toddler phase yet. He is doing daycare now. So I know I talked before in my past video all about their daycare experience. I am so glad we started him with daycare. It's been really crazy how quickly the daycare has positively impacted him. He, being like a COVID baby as they call him, or a pandemic baby, he had such stranger danger before that. And for us, because we don't have anybody in the area really, it's just been so life-changing to be able to give my husband and I our space back to breathe a little bit, get some work done, but also for the boys, like they finally have a little bit of socialization, and this is the first time Arlo has been away from us at all, and it's been so good, and he surprisingly handled it so well. He's super calm at every drop off. He now reaches for the teachers when we hand him off. He is just like a rock star with it. I really think having Christian with him played a big role in that, because he saw like Christian's calm about it, so I can stay calm. But it's been a really great experience for him, and I feel like it's also made him a more independent player at home. So when he, you know, before daycare, he like needed us, it felt like 24/7, and now he'll do so much, and part of it's his age, but he'll do so much like independent playtime where we're next to him, but he's just playing on his own. He's exploring on his own, and I think it's because he does that during the day while he's there too. So we have been super, super happy with that. In terms of sleeping, he's still sleeping in his crib right here in the shared room with Christian. He has been going through a sleep regression lately, which I felt like I jinxed myself by talking about him sleeping through the night, because now he's in the middle of leap 8, and leap 8 has not been as rough on us as leap 7 and 6 were. 6 and 7 were so tough. 8 has been fine. He actually just was super cranky one day, and I decided to check Wonder Weeks, and I was like, oh yeah, he's in the middle of a leap. But part of that is that he's been going through a sleep regression, so he's back to getting up like once in the night now, which I don't mind. We kind of have this little routine right now where he gets up at like 3 in the morning, I nurse him, he goes back to bed, I lay him down and I leave the door cracked open, and then whenever Christian's up, Christian will get up out of bed and come to our bed and cuddle with us for a few minutes until Arlo's up, or sometimes we're all in there for a few minutes, but we have like this morning cuddle time routine right now, and I don't mind getting up with Arlo in the night, because you know, one day he will sleep fully through the night. I had it for a little bit there, and even if it's gone right now, I know it'll be back. It's all a phase. So I'm just, you know, soaking up the little, he's still so much of a baby to me that I'm like, that's fine. Do what you gotta do. Speaking of crankiness, he definitely still has a very vocal personality. He lets us know when he is upset. He has started his own little version of tantrums, which I'm like, come on guys, I cannot have two of you tantruming, but he will like do the fish flap thing where he'll be upset and just like throw his back all the way back and just like flop on the ground, or shake his body. Like he'll cry and start to like flop on the ground a little bit, or he has just like his crazy high-pitched scream cry, which now he does just out of frustration, not out of necessity for anything. So it's, I mean, we know him so well at this point. It's funny how I was looking back at old pictures and videos from when he was a tiny baby, when he turned 1, and I just feel like we know him better now. You know, I think it's been such a different experience for me versus my first kid. And so I feel like with Arlo, it took us a little while to get to know him. It took him a little while to come out of his shell. And now we know like all of his cues and his personality and all that stuff. But it took a little bit of time. Now he's pretty easy to read, and he is very vocal about how he's feeling all the time. Happy and not so happy. Other development things, he's in a really fun stage now because he understands so much, and he wants to be like us, and he wants to be like Christian. And so, you know, if we ask him, like the other day I asked Arlo to throw something away, and I opened up the trash for him, he threw it in there for me, and then we clap and he claps back, and or you know, he can help us pick up things, or he takes something he's not supposed to have and we're like, Arlo, can I have it? We hold our hand out, can I have it? And he'll hand it back. And he's becoming much more like, I don't know, his motor skills are developing better, but he's also understanding things like that more. So it's really fun to see just like little stuff like that. Or like when we run the bath water, he gets all excited and he knows it's bath time and he has a blast there. He's also a total beach baby. He loves the beach, loves the sand. He has started eating it, which is not my favorite, but as long as they're having fun, he has a blast at the beach. And he's dipped his toes in with me holding him a little bit. So that's been fun too. He definitely, though, we have to keep such a close eye on him because he's definitely in that stage of everything goes into his mouth, every little thing. So when we're at the beach, he loves to try and find rocks and put them in his mouth. And that's like obviously a no-go. Every little choking hazard around the house we are super on it with, because things that didn't faze us to have around Christian now are immediately going in Arlo's mouth if we don't snatch it up. So we're very aware of those things, like all of the little toys, little candies, or little rocks, stuff like that. Things that Christian will bring out that we don't realize he's brought out, and then we're having to keep an eye on it because that's Arlo's first move. He picks up something and goes to put it in his mouth, which you always hear about with babies, but it's so bizarre to see it because I'm always like, why is that the first thing you want to do? You know, when I find an item, I check it out, I look at it, but with them, they go to eat it because that's how they explore it, you know? I'm trying to think what else. I think that's about it. He is just a super fun-loving, silly, stubborn, loves his brother, reckless little boy. He is already trying to like wrestle with Christian. He's already running all over the place, running down the halls and cackling and getting into things, and they are so wild together. I really feel like now I feel like a boy mom. Like now I see what that title means because they're just nuts, but it's really fun. And I mean, they're so perfect. Like I just love both of them so much. I've become so like attached to Arlo, and he's been like the perfect addition to our family. So I'm so happy to have them both. I know I've said it before, but I feel like we're in this phase where we are coming out of the fog of 2020. We have childcare and help finally, and I feel like I can breathe and I can enjoy them more. It's so nice. So I feel like my time with them is less like drowning all the time and more really soaking them up. So as soon as I'm done filming this video, we are going to take the boys for a walk before it gets dark. They're like dogs. They need their outdoor walks like once or twice a day. So we're gonna go do that. But if there's anything I missed or anything that you guys are still curious about, leave me a comment. Feel free to ask, and I can always cover it in an upcoming vlog or anything like that. But I think that's all the updates I have for now. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being invested in Arlo and loving him like I do. I so appreciate you being here, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.